Welcome sa ating channel. Nandito tayo ngayon para silipin ang Deepcool CH560. Is it really a worth it casing? Yan yung aalamin natin. Deepcool recently went so aggressive by rolling a lot of models pagdating sa kanilang casings, even sa coolers. Kaya naman excited tayo to check if this is really a case that you should avail next. Now for more videos like this, feel free to subscribe. This video is brought to you by SCDKey, the best website that you may visit in terms of very affordable deals and best offer para sa application softwares, games, and yes, operating system. And there you are, you may check the Windows 10 Pro, and by using our promo code, ma-avail mo lang siya ng around $14.95 or 700 plus pesos. That's it mga kaibigan. Check the description below. May mga links po tayo dyan to go directly sa kanilang website. Okay, so we are here with the CH560 Digital. Okay. Grabe. White. Nakakatuwa tong Deepcool na to. With the market na saturated na ng mga bang for the buck chassis, Deepcool emerged as one of the decades brand na patuloy pa rin sa pag-release. Parang halos monthly nag-release sila ng bagong model. What's good with Deepcool is yung diverse options pagdating sa design. They have this casing na a bit restricted. Kumbaga very risk taker sila in testing the market. Iba-iba yung design na nilalabas nila. And ang maganda sa Deepcool kasi, hindi sila yung sabihin na lang natin na mainstream, enthusiast, pero they have all the lineups ngayon. Unlike dati, parang more on bang for the buck yung nire-release ng Deepcool. Pero recently, medyo nagme-mainstream na rin yung mga release nila. Katulad nito, CH560 Digital. Wow. Grabe. Alam niyo ang casing ngayon, hindi na katulad ng dati that we will go for the benchmarks. Okay naman, it's good to do benchmarks actually. Pero natuto na tayo na pag mesh yung harap, mas maganda yung kanyang ventilation. Pag restricted naman, medyo kailangan nating i-check ng maayos kung meron pang vent holes o kaya grills. Kasi kung lahat ng chassis, mesh yung front, halos pare-parehas na lang din yung benchmark Saan nagkakatalo? Sa fans na lang nagagamitin. Sa totoo lang, it's more on the fans benchmark na ngayon. I mean, you may disagree na importante pa rin to have the temperature benchmark between chassis. Pero it's more on the features na ang pinag-uusapan. Like motherboards, diba dati? If you talk about motherboards, you talk about the VRM. Pero dumating na sa point na halos nandun na sa peak na lahat na ng manufacturers, they are considering the VRM temperatures. And halos lahat na ngayon ng motherboards ngayon, overkill na. Halos buong motherboard may heatsink na. So, di ba? Same with the casings. And eto nga, wow. The width, it's a decent width. Designed for the 4000 series. The bulky video cards. The clearance, pretty obvious. Makikita nyo naman. You can fit here a triple fan video card. Okay, so that's it. Let's go and check this. Starting with the front panel, hindi siya yung common na butas-butas lang na grills. May shape din, square. Ganito magbaklas ng front panel. Kasi ang dami nagtatanong minsan nakakatakot magbukas ng front panel. So, yung katawan mo, idikit mo sa casing. Tapos, kung may paghuhugutan dito sa ilalim, okay, I'll show you guys. Yan. Okay. Diba? May paghuhugutan ka dyan, slot. Hatakin mo. Alright. Metal siya. Galing. And my dust filter. Ganda. Ganda ng design. Translucent fans. Look. Ganda nung pag-illuminate ng ilaw pag ganito yung fans na ginamit. Hindi siya yung white na white. Translucent. Pero hindi naman yung totally transparent. Maganda. Maganda yung distribution ng lighting effects pag ganito yung fans na ginamit. Galing. That's a very good design done by Deepcool. So, how to open this? So, ganun din sa tempered glass. Huwag yung Porket dito yung nakikita mo, di mo naaalalayan. Hawakan mo dyan. Alright. That's how to open tempered glass. Oops! Diretso pala siya hanggang baba. May panel pa siya dun, glass panel. And eto ngayon yung digital niya. So the digital indicates the CPU and GPU temperature. Very, very functional. Sa totoo lang. It's not just for aesthetics na magkaroon lang na digital. That's a very good feature. At least monitor mo kung yung CPU temperature mo or yung GPU temperature mo. So hindi mo kailangan mag-alt tab in-game ka. Bakit naglalag? Bakit naghahang? Check ko nga yung HW monitor, mag-alt tab ka pa. O, ligong ka na lang dito, makikita mo na kaagad yung temperature ng CPU mo, GPU mo. I think this is the first brand to release a chassis like this na kita na kaagad sa mismong chassis yung temperature. Ito naman yung essential eh. Yes, it's also good to have those digital screens, pero I think ang pinaka-essential lang doon na feature na kailangan ma-monitor ng customer is yung temperature. Kasi minsan nakalagay din naman sa AIO pero it's just for the CPU. Hindi kasama yung GPU. Makapal. Alright, so there you have the skeleton of CH560 digital version. Okay, so let's move on sa kanyang mga buttons. Here at the top, power button, Type-C, USB, and LED button. So kung wala kayong RGB, ARGB sa inyong mga motherboard, you may use this LED button. Going inside, makikita nyo dyan na meron na tayo nakaabang na GPU bracket or holder. Para sa mga mabibigat na video card, you may use this. And, wow! Galing. Yung rubber grommets kakaiba. Ayos. White na white. I just don't know kung dahil matagal na akong hindi nag-unbox ng chassis. Kaya na-amaze ako. Pero, I know rubber grommets. We always talk about that. Kaso lang yung approach na ginawa ni Deepcool dito mukhang effective. O, diba? Galing. At least white, hindi black. Kasi minsan white nga. Pagdating naman sa rubber grommets, black. So, sira ang consistency pagdating sa gustong mag-pure white. And you have enough cutouts for your cables, to route your cables here. Yung kanyang PSU shroud is mesh din. So kahit pa paano, yung ventilation, free-flowing inside the chassis. Kasi mesh yung front, mesh yung top. Look at this part dito sa rear. Mesh din. Tapos mesh yung PSU shroud. So yung distribution ng heat, hindi lang siya nako-contain inside the chamber ng mismong motherboard and all of the components. Pwede rin siyang mag-spread going to this part sa may PSU shroud. And also, the same with the components, the power supply, the hard drives, and SSDs. Pwede rin mag-escape yung temperature inside the PSU shroud. Kasi minsan yun din yung pangit pag naka-PSU shroud. Nako-contain lahat yung temperature. Here, there's this chance na at least kahit paano mas ma-isolate, pero depende na rin kasi yun sa mga component na gagamitin. Pero with this is still a functional move done by Deepcool. Also, meron din siyang mga mounting if you want to add more fans. Like you are super, conscious pagdating sa temperature, you can still add 2 more fans here. And the clearance for radiator, you can have here at least push-pull configuration. So fans here, so front, radiator, and then another fan. So okay naman yung kanyang clearance din dito sa may front for the installation of radiator. Pero syempre, as usual, what we recommend is always mount the radiator at the top. And the top is compatible for 360mm radiator. And ayun nga, let's move on sa kanyang cable management area. For the cable management, it comes with almost 1-inch clearance. And makikita nyo dyan, napaka-generous niya pagdating sa storage. Meron ditong paglalagyan ng hard drive dito sa baba. So you can mount 2 hard drives or 1 hard drive and SSD here. And dito naman makakapag-mount ka ng isa pang SSD, isa pang SATA SSD. Nowadays, hindi naman na tayo masyadong demanding pagdating sa mga SATA drives. Kasi nga, may mga NVMe na. And most of the builds, pagdating sa kanilang primary drive, they always consider to have the NVMe as their primary SSD. And for the cables, given the features na meron to, Type-C, sa mismong chassis, digital, consider na meron na kagad sangkaterbang kable. Pero given that it comes with channel for cables, meron siyang channels for cable, the cable management will not be a huge problem pagdating din dito sa ating cable management area. So, ito, makikita nyo kagad. Ganyan kadami kagad ang kable. Wala pa tayong ini-install na power supply. Dahil nga, ARGB, yung mga fans na included. It comes with 4 fans, ARGB. Imagine that. Sobrang dami. So, ito, meron na kayo kagad. Splitters for the fans, power, ARGB, at the same time, etong para sa kanyang mga front IOs. So, all the screw and also cable ties. Meron din sinama, almost 10 pieces cable ties and Velcro straps with the branding of Deepcool. I want chassis to include Velcro straps. Importante yan eh. Kahit na hindi mo gagamitin, pang-assist mo lang habang inaayos mo lang muna yung mga ibang kable. At least ito kasi malaki siyang tulong eh. Galing. Sobrang sulit. So, given the price of CH560 digital, napakasulit na neto. It's very, very competitive in the market. The price position, if you will to compare this chassis with those other mainstream brands, sobrang sulit ng CH560. It's one of the well-positioned chassis with tons of feature, built-wise, and at the same time, yung kanyang design. Not restricted airflow, Type-C, digital, saan ka pa? At that price point, you may really consider CH560. And it's pure white. Fans white, rubber grommets white, everything is white. So sa mga gustong mag-pure white, this is now the chassis that you may consider. So that's it guys, for almost 6,000 pesos. Actually nga, hindi nga pa umabot ng 6,000 yan sa ibang mga retail stores. More than 5,500 more or less lang siya. Sobrang sulit na nitong chassis and you may avail this. The only drawback pagdating sa CH560 is, of course, konting struggle lang siguro sa cable management given the tons of cable included kagad. And especially if you will be going for an ARGB. I don't question so much the cable management clearance. It's just the usual cable management clearance ng mga ilang mainstream brands. Pero the way that they allocated more of the clearance para sa wide compatibility in terms of air coolers, dahil maganda rin ang kanyang compatibility pagdating sa CPU air coolers and video card, hindi ko na kailangang question pa yung clearance pagdating sa cable management. It's good enough. It's just that if you will fill this with a lot of ARGB fans, as usual, cable management will just be a bit of a struggle. So, ayun lang. That's a very subjective naman yung sinabi ko. Kasi kahit kayo naman ang tatanungin ko, with all the stuff that I've shown, kung mayroon man kayong sasabihing sablay dito, it's just now the subjective part. Most likely pagdating na sa design. Alright, so that's it guys. And for more videos like this, feel free to subscribe.